4, 3, 2, 1.
Come and get it!
Call 3.
Come in. Out.
Fox.
Get the blood flowing!
Fox up.
Just a slice off the top!
Come in.
Call thing.
Three.
We're good.
Range like half a step up. Good.
Come in.
31%. All 3 of these will be zerked. Might want to think about using him on this one.
I had to use it already.
Call thing.
Train just went out.
Out.
Come in.
Be aggressive with those hellstones.
Don't chase this one, melee, it's so dangerous.
Sir has nothing.
Don't worry about setting anything, send blocks, whatever you gotta do to stay alive. Out.
Alright, that was
Throw a res.
Just gonna die.
Berserk after
Spread,
this.
spread.
Spread, spread. Oh god, do it.
Fox up.
Setting blocks.
This is it,
Oh,
boys.
we got it.
Go!
This is it, boys.
We got it!
Deterrence.
Kill it!
More dots!
No!
Something.
No!
Oh, you
Something. Something.
Yes!
Way to go, Yugi.
Solo Yugi.
I killed it.
Killed it.
Mythic gold! World
Mythic
first
boots.
Mythic gold!
Ugh, gold. Something happened, like, Group 3 was fine, and then Houdini and Jail died.
Four
Took a
stacks.
4 stack.
Yeah, both got 4 stacks.
Like,
Yeah, because I was looking at healing. I'm like, man, we got this. Like, the groups are nice and steady and everything.
yeah, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so easy. I'm ready, and then you guys died, and it's just like, fuck.
No mace for Denk.
They'll be like one of the longer kills.
Hey, what?
Not 419. That's not super bad.
Hey, 2 weapons. Yeah, I
We
think
we
that's
were
pretty good.
crushing DPS compared to like most kills though, like or like close kills. We had all 3 of those things in there.
Oh god, we just about. I mean, like the berserk didn't happen until after everyone was dead.
Yeah, like that almost might have been a pre-berserk kill if we didn't fuck up.
What was the fuck up?
People got 4 stacks on the left, and then
Oh,
I
did
mean,
they?
I don't know why more people died from that afterwards though, because like I don't know if they just try to heal those people or what happened, but let's take a quick screenshot.
Oh no, I'm
facing
coming back.
facing the way, and then we'll go clear.
No, quick, we gotta keep up the tradition of Tiki
no.
never being in screenshots.
Miss Ann, can you give those legs to
Just teleport.
I'm always in
Fuzz
screenshots. What
then.
are you talking about?
Yeah, Fuzz open trade with me.
Okay,
Strength
well,
X.
Tiki's
Guess it's just Fuzz, right?
Who's taking the screenshot first?
Yeah, one sec.
Are we gonna keep all the markers on the ground and people's heads and stuff?
Well,
Yeah, yes.
people's head ones disappear
Oh, I
when
should
you...
have taken screenshots. Oh, I should have taken oh well.
Alright, screenshot's going off.
Tiki's not here.
Oh.
Just
Good.
Photoshop Tiki and I am.
Tiki doesn't get to be here.
I'm going!
You have to do a terrible Photoshop. You just cut and paste them in a big box.
Yeah.
Tells on the plate int hands, I guess, or int or strength, sorry, with the socket. Grat's Fuzz on the one hand, and I guess Grat's soul in the ring. Or is that strength as well? Oh, it is strength as well. Okay, so I guess it'd do tons of stuff.
Don't need it.
No.
Neither of them wants it, but
So. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Fuzz said he doesn't really want it. Do you want it?
you wussed out Soul, you didn't want to do Chi Explosion tonight?
I think your first kill, actually.
Alright, all done.
That damage taken.
Yeah.
Getting the post enraged part or whatever.
Well, I get hit for...
I get hit for 1 billion damage by the 4th stack. So pop that.
Why couldn't you live through that?
Come on, dude. do that.
Chain suppressed it. It'll buff out.
Didn't
wow.
pop my ice barrier in time.
That ice period would have made the difference right there.
Yeah.
Little buff out.
1 million damage ice barrier.
1 billion.
Oh,
1,000,001 to save us.
God, I had that coin, like, it was a 7 failure primed coin. Now it's an 8 failure
it's still,
primed coin.
Yeah. Don't you love those coins? Don't worry, when we kill this on Sunday, I have like an 8 failure primed coin up for the weapon.
I was just waiting for me to coin the trinket. Start heading up to Karga.
Oh my gosh, that fight.
Hey,
said we
finally,
want Mythic now.
now finally when we res up by twins, it actually makes sense.
Right? Now that we have all these bosses down, are we gonna do them in order?
Yeah, but you're
It
second.
depends.
Probably not. Still, some of them maybe, but you'll still want to do Butcher last, probably.
No, but you're second.
Butcher first. Skip
yeah,
Kargat.
skip Kargat.
Just use Shroud of Concealment.
Tells on the trinket.
People are
I say we
supposed
give
to
it.
link
I say we give it to
both their
Mola so that she
trinkets,
can
baddies.
she can just be done.
I still
I
need
thought
pants
all of our
for this
agility
boss.
users had the lucky double-sided coin, so it didn't really make much of a difference for the second trinket.
It's for their records and for the add-on.
Ah.
But yes, but not everyone that's doing loot knows that.
CC up. We actually have to care this week. Big boy trash.
Actually, this boss is not hard if we did it right.
But the trash boss is hard, so.
Tells for the int mace, please.
Hey, fatties. CC.
Grabs attack on the trinket.
If nobody else is bidding, I don't know why the people aren't bidding.
Why aren't you bidding?
I did bid, but
Yeah, why aren't you?
I just did assume that other people would want it more than me.
That's what everybody else is assuming.
For everyone else, the Tectus one is better? Like, that's surprising.
If nobody bid it, I'll bid it.
Do people have offhands to go with that?
Yeah,
I have it.
Okay, a lot of people just talked at once. Mika has one. Yogi's not even bidding, but said she has one.
No, I have one.
But you're not bidding.
It's like for DPS, I don't know. For healer, probably better than DPS, I don't know. Because of versatility.
So the other people bidding, do you have offhands to go with?
Yarp.
I mean, link then.
I mean, I think it works if you link both, but not if you link one.
It's like this one will be like better than this one, but I think this one a lot DPS want it. If I get that one, I'll give the one to DPS first, I guess. Since probably the maze is Holy Pally and healers, right? I don't know, cause the stats. Or I don't know about next Mika. Wanted to.
Oh crap, I took that. Didn't mean to take. I clicked the wrong button. I grats Mika and grats Yapix in the other piece. I gotta go back and get them.
I'll put a portal down for you.
You have to get a weapon?
No.
Oh.
The weapons don't drop until the last 2 bosses.
Yeah, weapon comes out this boss.
Oh, my weapon comes out the last boss. Rip.
No, guys, strength gear doesn't exist. Remember that.
Strength gear is overrated. It's intellect gear all the way.
Does anyone else need to change specs for this boss?
It depends on what you want us to do, right?
I meant like go to Stormwind to change specs. Realizing I'm gonna need to.
It's almost break time. I guess we could take it a little early.
Well, we'll take 2. Yeah, I guess
By the
that's
time we
true.
clear this trash, it'll probably be time.
Yeah, I'll take a break then. I can
Caution,
sort
I
of
didn't-
roster too.
I didn't think about this, by the way, and I don't know if this factors into your calculus during the break, but I can clone mind control people, if that helps.
Yeah, probably definitely. I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't actually math out how much like his. I didn't look at log to see how exactly his shield it gets, but I mean, obviously MC people doing damage, them not doing DPS, and then him also absorbing shield is pretty big. But yeah, it's kind of like I'm gonna start with one roster. We're gonna see how the MCs are for people to break out, and though we're not really quite know that to the end, and then we're gonna see how magic and physical balances, and we might need to adjust a bunch of people, or adjust talents. So.
Does only physical break the mind controls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking awful.
Yeah,
How
tell
do
me
you
about
think
Well,
how
it's so
we
it's
feel
so,
when we have to
but
break
the
the shield?
the hunters generally do it. Like the melee do it if there's a deficit, but
But the one you could have, I think, how does it work out? Do you have 6 people or 4 people to break out?
6 at the end. Yeah.
Does it work out that the odds? I think so, right? Yeah. But I think the last one. I think that's basically when the thing's at like 1%, you'd have 6. So, but you at least have 4 at one point.
You probably break out who you can. And
Demo
ignore the
Warlocks
rest.
can help too.
Yeah, alright, we can send our pets over there.
Let me know when you guys are done with trash.
In meta, you do physical damage.
Crash is done.
Where you do physical damage in meta form? What?
Yeah.
Chaos damage. Like a Stormwind portal in the back.
It seems kind of
I don't
annoying.
believe you, Houdini.
Break now.
It's Stormwind.
Right, BRB
I don't
can take
believe
this
you.
10 minutes to figure out how to
Test
not
it.
stand in middle.
Is anyone?
I don't think that helps.
Are both Nimmo and Vert staying here, or one of you leaving?
I have nothing to do, so I'm just gonna grab a drink. I'll be here. I already got a portal down too.
I'm staying.
Okay.
Goodbye.
When the boss move to middle, we just race. Like, whoever get first to the middle. That's how it works all the time on heroic, right? For our raid. Like every week, the people who soak is different.
Yeah, it's not gonna quite fly.
I have the wins. Can buy one of the lower mastery gems. I need the obviously the whatever they are, the profession specific map for a mastery gem if anyone has that.
Where'd this Stormwind portal go? Is any mage still here? Going out. Right all the way up here for it.
Give you $1 on
Aizen, stop queuing up.
You call me?
Yeah, you're queuing up again.
My bad.
Why do dwarves look so dumb with pole arms? Is anyone there that can summon me, please?
I've been trying for the past, like, ever since you asked, so.
Oh, okay. Everyone else is just AFK. Gotcha. Thank you, friend Sharon.
So every healer can do 120 HPS, right?
What?
120?
Yeah, I need 2 of you to do 120.
You mean thousand?
120K?
Yeah.
No, just
What?
120 HPS.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm kinda not kidding. That's what the check is.
Flash heal OP.
I just get Tiki'd off heal and Ellie.
Ron will put a mushroom on the ground, the TK will heal it.
Some of the stone went away. Not that anybody was clicking anyway, so.
Why on then on Butcher says we died 20 people. We had a battle rise for people? Someone died early?
I got rest, yeah.
Oh, I see.
I think Tiki onked as well.
Oh, what?
Just to instantly get
Hey guys,
cleaved,
what do you call a dog that's frozen?
No.
Guys, what do you call a dog that's frozen?
An up dog.
No. A pupsicle.
Pretty sure it's an up dog.
I'm gonna agree with Tack. It's definitely an up dog. What I find the best about this, like the actual funny part of that joke, is that Tiki is the only one laughing at it, and he made the joke.
But he has to.
I laugh at the fact that you guys hated it. Your hatred only makes me stronger.
Who are you, like fucking Darth Vader?
I don't hate it, I have no reaction to it.
Yeah, there's just a lack of emotions.
The fuck is going on in guild chat?
Thank you, Mola.
Jo, do you got any free time after raid? Like maybe 5 minutes?
Yes. Yes.
I got a guy that has some questions about Mage. He's pretty awesome, but needs to learn a little bit more about his class. He just recently started playing again.
Tell him to be better.
He's
Oh,
probably the
shit.
best warlock I've ever known.
Told him.
Yeah, went
Probably
there,
the
Tack.
best warlock you ever know.
What the fuck, Soul Train? Jesus.
What the hell are you talking about? He wants to get better on his mage.
Yeah, he plays Mage, Shadow Priest, and he played Warlock for a long time. He taught me everything I knew. No.
So you're saying it's not very good?
I was waiting for it. I knew someone was gonna do it.
Hubburn.
But no, seriously, Jo, can you spare a few minutes?
So what rank are we at now that
We went
Still
down
butcher.
rank. Part of that is the effect of, I was actually going to bring that up about this. Part of that effect is not raiding Wednesday, part of the effect is that we're at a pretty competitive point.
Plus, everybody got their rings this week. Like, probably worldwide.
Yogi Wood 2 is the 5th healer. Should be back in 30 seconds. We'll be starting with group 5 out. Pretty fair chance there'll be some adjustments on this, but
Devin Oriental Barbecue class? Oh, Oriental, fuck.
Did you just say
Shut
Oriental fuck?
Shut up.
Wow, that's super
I can't
racist.
pronounce words.
Fucking Zerd.
Wait, what did I miss with Zerd?
He's racist.
No.
No. Well,
yes.
a little.
Not racist.
should be back. Mika?
If anyone's a racist, it's Sharon.
Alright, apparently.
Wow.
Didn't have the
And
mats
yeah.
for my
Shots
enchant.
fired.
Or me.
I'm not a racist.
I
Because I'm
think we're
fat.
all a little bit racist
Okay.
inside.
It's clear event or whatever. So yeah, one comment I was gonna make is starting to get to a halfway competitive point on where you're in rankings. We're actually like even just how fast we kill Butcher still moved down rankings from that kill. Well, I mean, not from the kill, we didn't move down rankings, but from our last kill. So yeah, people are killing stuff quick. There's something a little that is, like I said, not from raiding. Put the stone please down. Not raiding Wednesday, but all the same. Even killing this won't move us up that much.
One shot.
Okay. I think first two Stokers on this will be Jo and Houdini. The question is for next group. If we do Vujix and Mika, or if we throw two of the locks in, or 1 and 1. Eventually the locks going later, is we can have some of them help breaking people out in their demon form. That's one reason to put them later. But so I don't know if anyone has any thoughts on that or not. I mean, I think Mika should be able to do it pretty easily, though we don't have her roar then. I think she probably can time that pretty well. So we could see how that goes. Second soak is like, I want to say like 2.5, 3 minutes in, or actually 40, and then yeah, almost like 3 minutes in. So, obviously depending on DPS and everything though. So, anyone have a comment in classes here? Anyone, whatever?
Can I soak that with Disperse?
With the giant shield you get in the center? But no, you can't. There's no immunity to work to soak it. Oh, you're saying the thing in the center?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it
Yes,
makes
it's
it
another
so you take no
part.
damage.
Yeah, locks obviously are really good at taking the healing part of the shield, which is a huge deal on Mythic. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Disperse works on that. I think let's try Mika and Vujix as third and fourth soakers, and then we can kind of gauge at how much we need MCs, if we need the other hunter in, or what specs and stuff we want the locks as we go along a little here. So, what I see a bunch of people do on this with monks, so there's two ways you can. Most people are like tanking all the ads kind of up near the center here, stunning them when they're coming out, and then they just go pull them to a portal and AoE them down. You know, the AoE they drop like they do on Hero pretty much, so it's not like we need huge AoE in them. It's really just kind of a padding thing. Not that we don't want them to blow up and kill them some, but probably we'll try to figure out a little bit of like if we want any melee to come off early to hit them or not, or just all the melee just stay pounding into the boss. Now the other way to do it, which I think we should probably try, is misdirecting and having Soul picking up the ads and kiting them during, as the first two waves spawn, and then we mass grip to his statue over by the by whatever pillar we're gonna bring them to. How that sounds. Do you have a plan in mind for doing that, or looking too much, or just kind of gotta try it?
I hadn't looked at
Okay. So we'll try not stunning them at all in the beginning until we get the grip, and then at that point I'll let you probably stun them, unless you need to use your... Or maybe you do want a different stun so you can use your stun during... I guess I could try to bind them for you, because then even if you wanted to stun them, the binding won't go off. I don't know if that's dangerous to let them move out. We'll try it. So, healing-wise, so first two soakers would be Houdini and Jao. Yogi we definitely want on healing the people in the center. We'll use Spirit Link for the first set of healers on them as well. And, so absorbs don't count against the healing, the 25% healing reduction. Basically with no cooldowns, what it works out to is 125 HPS on two people plus healing the tanks a second when people are soaking. Just FYI. So I'm thinking maybe Yogi, Yogi's shielding both of them. Can you really do much Yogi after you put a shield on both of them? To them?
Shield and penance, not much. Yeah, after.
So I wonder if almost you shouldn't be assigned to it. Like you just throw your two shields on them and then go back to working on the tanks and stuff. Okay. So maybe Rune and Tarnier for his mastery on them, and then Kadian can spot dotting up the two. Would that work?
Okay.
Maybe Rune on Houdini, Tarnier on Jao, and we'll see how that goes. And do you guys want? I would say do not enter the center until you actually get healed up. Do not. Let's see. Let's get all the soakers in that group, the first four in that group. And do you want? How do you want? Do you want the Spirit Link in the beginning or towards the end, or maybe like halfway through?
Yeah.
Ringo, you can feel free to throw Iron Bark on your target. So we probably want... what do mages have for cooldowns to cover that? It's roughly like 8-10 seconds you need to soak for.
Well, I was going to use Ult of Time to heal myself.
Ingrading Invis, you can't ice block it, I know that.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I use Ult of Time at the beginning, then I can pop it back after like 6 seconds and be back at full health.
Yeah.
Okay, so really you just need a little bit you need cooldowning towards the end then of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so for now let's just go overabundance of cooldowns and we can back off what we need to for the second set of soaks. Yappy, what are you're gonna run your talent so your sack's a minute and a half?
Sorry, a minute and a half. Do you want two of them or one of them?
I could go either way. Because if you run your talent for a minute and a half, it'll be up for each time. Otherwise, it's another time.
It's not a talent. It's a ability. My sack is always a minute and a half now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. For the moment, I say go for 2 of them, and we'll see how that works out if you see how much you need to cool down in general.
Yep.
Okay. So then I guess like 5 seconds in, after you see them soaking, 5-6 seconds in, sack both of them.
Who gonna take the ads? L?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now.
Just I want to say something. Like, I see the I don't know if you watch video. Just FYI here. Like, you see like the circles in front of me. Like, I'm tanking, right? And then I saw the tanks don't really take any damage inside the silence. There will be too much damage. You're just standing outside right here on the edge of it, and then the ads will come and then stun it. You know, like the extra damage in necessary to take. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, that's what I saw on some videos. Or the tank damage, I don't know if we could be able to heal it.
He's gonna try kiting it, so there shouldn't be any.
Okay, that's good.
And we'll see how it works out.
So caution, just to clarify, I'm not going to have double sack for every single one, because they share the same recharge time. So one has to recharge and then the other starts.
I thought it's a minute and a half cooldown.
Yeah.
Oh, one
so
starts and then the
one,
other. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if we get to the
I
second.
could go.
Let's not worry about that for the moment.
Well, I could go purity, and then one has a 10% reduct, and the other person has a 30% reduction. I don't know if that's better, and I'll have that for every single one. On both people.
Let's get some. Do the double to start for the first set of soaks, and
Alright.
work after that. Starting with hero. And I guess turn, yeah, and you know, start spread. I guess we'll need to figure out a little bit what if we need a cooldown. I guess we probably need cooldown spread throughout the fires and the purples, but I think for the moment we'll just see how hard these things hit and get a sense from that. Has anyone else any other comments before we go in?
Don't forget to interrupt that thing.
Interrupt what?
This thing. If the player put on the shield on the boss, you can interrupt it.
Yes, Molo. That's not an interrupt. That's a
Yeah.
interrupt. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Please interrupt that.
that's like a while into the fight before that happens.
Yeah.
So it's every other soak that people get MC'd. Physical damage is, you know, for now just completely prioritize getting people out. All right. So start spread out, please.
Do you just want them in the middle the whole time?
Basically like we do on heroic, but you probably could lean a little bit more towards like tanking him in like you know, just the outside area here, so we don't risk any shields or anything. But yeah, basically. The strat rise really kind of works out the same way we do normally.
Okay.
Alright, let's get a pull in. We're heroing at the start.
3, 2, 1.
She's down to 3 million. I can't move over, so you have to stack on your own on the debuff.
Shield down.
With a melee that lands.
Yeah, I got the second.
Somebody else went in, because I can't keep getting.
2 mages went in.
Houdini was in.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 2 people at a time. They didn't let you in.
Mages go in.
It kept pushing me out.
Arcane.
They're coming out.
By nullification barrier say absorbs up to 0 magic damage.
Yeah, I saw that. You just got one shot with the shield up. And you were getting the shield the whole time in there? In the center?
Yeah, I was standing there. I did alter time, but I don't...
Oh, maybe that takes it off?
Could.
Or something?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you were still in it for a few seconds after alter time.
Yeah. I don't think that would do it.
So, from my understanding, the first set of 70%, yay! I can res. I'm in. Okay, there you go. I'm pressing. I don't know. I don't know why Ju couldn't go in either.
I don't have to be there before he casts it, do I? Like, I can just go in.
No, I mean, like, the way I always do it is I wait for him to actually, like, knock people back, be in the shield, and then I go in. I don't, like, try to get knocked back and then go in. I try to be out of range of the knockback. So as soon as, like, you see the shield actually go up and he's in the center. Yeah, if you're in there ahead of time, it'll just knock you out.
Right, okay.
Hey, Soul, can you, like, put down your statue? That way I can see what the actual name of it is.
So I got the second set adds to you. Any comments on them at all? Okay. Okay, way we want to do this is people shitty AoE, not really have to touch them. We don't really want melee to have to get off the boss to go hit them. For now, I don't care if people are a little more aggressive on hitting them and putting more DPS into them so they die when they're actually in the center, but that was kind of the basic idea. You shouldn't be touching them at all until, you know, he's back active again. We want as much damage into him as possible. I almost say more gates across, like, kind of crisscrossing around the outside. I didn't even see how hard the fire hit. Was it, like, anything?
Nobody died on it.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of seems
Like the fire ticking?
No, it actually blowing up. I mean, we'll just have to see, because it's like, obviously later we'll have a thing hitting the ground, fire going off, and like we might still have some purple or something. Like, there's so much more going on towards the end.
The fight analysis said you talking about the fire debuff that chains to people?
Yeah.
One person got hit. Shank gave it to Misham.
Okay.
Whenever you whenever you cloak it, it still explodes on everybody else.
Yeah, I think if you have cloak up and like the turns up, you won't get the application before he applies it. So that might be something to think about for people.
But we didn't do anything to optimize Fel. It yelled at us about that because one of the lines was too long.
That was my line because I ran out.
It claims
the
it was
fire
Declan's line, but
yeah. Oh, I think it was mine.
but it could have been both.
Yeah, that's something to keep in mind on tanking is when Fel's out not to move around unnecessarily. Alright, let's go.
I'll try AMSing as well before the fire hits us to see if it works.
3, 2, 1.
Does.
Now I'm good.
Spirit Link. We actually need people to stand with them, sack them, kind of.
Vortex in the circle.
Just one loose. If we can get a single grip in.
Arcane.
First grip out.
Oh. Why were they pulled out?
Boss?
Was there... Where's the Ox statue at?
I mean, but there's no point in gripping anymore. Like, that happened like 15 seconds ago when that had to happen.
They were moving again. Figured we could get a stun on them. I don't know why the hell they went out. Makes no sense.
They got gripped to the boss.
Yeah, it looked like they gripped the boss.
Is your macro changed, or you have the wrong one on your bar?
Mm-mm.
Do people know what Fel does?
You just move out of it. You stand
No.
still,
Yeah,
and
you
then you
stand
move
still.
out of it when it poops out.
If
Well,
you
yeah,
stand
but
still,
you move
there's
close
no
to the
fire.
boss. You move close to the boss.
We're in vain.
Wait, never mind. You're right.
Will it
Well,
create
yeah.
any fire at all if you stand completely still?
Yes.
If you stand,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't. I got it on me.
You
I
leave
did
a
not-
tiny little patch. if you
I
don't.
got it on me, and I did not have any fire on the ground.
Okay,
So sometimes
if
at
you-
least it doesn't.
So melee will probably create a tiny little patch. Range
Okay.
probably don't have to create anything.
Well, I got on the first attempt that I created a level up patch.
Do you have a macro for this? Is yours working if you do?
I just have a macro to grip to myself and another macro to grip to the target. I just target and grip within the puddle or AMS and run in and grip.
Okay.
Or if the statue is located in there, I target statue and grip too.
He's not. They shouldn't be gripping the statue until after the third wave's out anyway. So. I missed the misdirect on seconds. Sorry, on third set. So. But it seemed okay.
So to clarify, we're not gripping to the boss. The boss will come to them. All right.
Yes. So again, just on everyone's in priority. I know I'm saying you can do a little more damage to the ads now, but basically priority is everyone's smashing the boss as hard as they can. And basically, if we want to figure out the minimum amount of AOE that we need, to kill those ads at some point. So just kind of keep that in mind. But
one thing before we go tinier, can you put your SLT at the edge of the inner circle there? Because when you put it right in the middle, it hits the two of them, and it I was trying to stand in it, but I get knocked out, right? So if you put it ahead, then I can stand in it.
Yeah, so for the first one, mages could easily stand towards the yellow side, right?
Yeah, they can stand anywhere they want.
So they try to, so for the first one, the other ones will be more complicated, but for the first one, let's just have the mages stand towards the yellow side, and then that way unless his back is faced a certain way. Is he faced how he is now, or?
Yeah.
So or melee around the. Oh, you guys can all attack from the front when he's stunned or whatever. He doesn't parry.
He might parry. Let me check.
Like rogues, anyone who has to hit from the back. Where do you have to hit him from? No one notices they can't smash his face. You guys all run to the back. So. Just talk to me. Anything.
I've never noticed it.
Okay.
So I'm hitting him from the front.
Okay. So for the moment, let's drop Sphere Link on the yellow area, so it overlaps a little bit in the center over there, and then melee try to stand in it. And if you guys tell me you can't backstab or whatever from there, then let me know. Let's go.
Try to max range a little bit, please.
2, 1.
$2 million.
Not getting the shield. There we go.
You didn't get it, or you do have it?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I shouldn't take that, yeah.
There's a loose ad on melee. I have arcane.
Oh, Soul's dead.
Oh.
Is it bad for you, El, if it's right against the wall there? Yeah, that's what I was...
But you don't have to use that one, right? Or just...
That was the only one.
The second one's not out by then.
Well,
I guess you could wait for the second one, but then...
The second one only comes after we break his shield, or after he's done with the... Yeah. Okay. So just, no one's standing directly against that wall. You see where it's put right now? That still had a problem? Don't release yet?
Yeah, because it's a real pain for him to try to get around it. Right.
Like a minute.
I keep turning around and going the other way. Does everyone understand that? Don't be against the spot where the pillar comes through. That there's no spot for the tank get behind if you get trampled. After the first trample goes out, then you can move.
Okay. So something I don't understand about the Fell Flame. When it says when you get it on you, don't move. But what's the explosion? The expel? Move away from where you were standing?
Like,
I think it.
No, people
so,
just need to move from you.
Ah, okay, so it's just like the fire, but okay, I got you. Sorry. It just looked like I had a debuff and
You probably
it
had both.
changed. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they go out at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but the first one goes out at the same time. So if you FL, then you have to stand still and also
Are you lagging, Caution? You're running place on my screen.
Yeah, I reloaded as I was running up.
That's not what it says at all. It says magic fell expires. It creates a line from where
You had the fire and the fell at the same time.
Oh,
Can't make a line with only 1 point.
What it says that where you gain it and then where it expels out.
So, contrary to what I said the first time, if you stand 100% true, it sometimes drops fire and sometimes doesn't. So, yeah, that you just have to be like a little bit careful that if you don't move at all, you will sometimes drop fire on you. I don't know if you want to. We may find you may actually want to move like 1 pixel over. I don't know, but that's what I died to. And fire dropped, and I was not expecting to be firing at my feet. You have a res, I'm assuming, on Houdini already?
He had to run to the door.
I know, I'm just asking if we have a res on him. Does everyone understand what I'm saying? Don't stand here, basically, at the beginning. You can stand up over here, that's fine, just not against the pillar. Do anything happen there, or just not seeing UI right, or?
No, it's fine. It just took longer than I thought it would.
Okay. 2 things, especially in these earlier polls: don't die. Run, stand at the edge of the thing so that you can pop out if they're not keeping up with you. Secondly, I think you only need about an 80% shield to live through the entire fight. So I'm not saying you can't get more than 80% if they're like you're at 100%, but you don't have to go nuts with it either. If you move in and out a few times, it's okay too.
Sorry about that. Someone's like banging on my door.
Cam buffs, please.
I didn't know that you read Zerd. I thought you were the book references going over your head.
So we're gonna try to go around clockwise like we did on progression on this. So just kind of get used to that. I tend to start all the way to the right here. I guess I could start to the left too, but you might need a group on someone different depending who has fell or not. Okay, let's go. Remember, well, I guess it's Smith hand, but
4, 3, 2, 1.
$3 million, $2 million, 1.1.
I got fell on me and vulnerability, so it's gonna be a little bit of.
Stay away from me.
You just watch that fire will probably come out.
It's gonna be like. It's not that big.
Vortex down.
Wait for those ads, last set of ads to come
Stun
in.
him,
Now.
Arcane.
Okay, left, just in front of that pillar. I can't group up, I have a debuff on me, but...
Are we gonna group up on square?
Yes.
Oh, that's me. Oh, shit. I'm square.
So good.
Taunting.
People need to be MC soon.
Someone interrupt me? I just got a cast on.
Trank.
I have fire on me, so just watch out.
Oh,
I did it.
Either him. You're dead. Dead. Okay, get a res on Cadian.
Oops.
Should I take?
It's over now, I think.
Oh, Master Rinse.
When we soak, where should we, like, should we stand with the rest of the group? Because it was an orb on the other end.
That's for you to figure out how you want to mess with all that. You're not going to really need healing. You have a giant, whatever, 15 million shield on you.
Right.
So
Well, the only thing is I'm gonna get trampled like in a different spot.
That shouldn't matter. As long as it's like not like, don't put in the dead center, obviously, of the room, right?
Die, please.
As long as it's an intelligent spot, it shouldn't be a problem. You guys need to stand where you need to and get used to the timings on it. I don't know. I don't think we're probably going to set up in the hour and a half here, but we might need to set up like a second mumble channel and like link them and have a second keybind or something, or Skype or something else for you guys to coordinate. Because obviously 2 is easy, and we have to do 6 at the end. It's kind of ridiculous. What's taking so long to die? Like jump in the fucking puddles, and we already have a mass res that was called.
I'm getting absorbed.
Shield.
There we go.
What's the duration on Spirit Link?
6 seconds.
6 seconds?
Yes.
Okay. I think it might be getting meleeed by one of the ads. Didn't seem to be up for 6 seconds.
Wait, can you get
Do we not have mouse
selected?
res?
Can you get selected for the field if you're in melee?
I don't know if it does it because you're a range or if it does it based on distance, but I mean, if he moves a few yards while you're casting, it could be an issue. I mean, obviously there's a puddle there, you gotta soak, but... And we have had puddles in spots where you need to soak, you know, the other way around where there's a puddle and then it puts a spot to soak on it. All you gotta do there is just stand next to it and then last minute run into it. So second set of cooldowns. Dispersion's 6 or 8? 6 seconds? 8 seconds? Okay, 6 seconds. So, I mean, you want to obviously take as much damage as you can, then pop it. Just Mika doesn't have a lot, other than she can go bear, I guess. Do you still? Do they still have that? Do they still have that? Other defensive in bear form that you can use now, or?
I believe there's... I don't know if they took Ursul's away, let me check.
Just gonna run in and out, in and out.
Yeah, I think the second people need to take, is it 40 or 60%? I'll look it up.
80, 60, 40.
Okay, so you only need 60% of a shield, so yeah, you can move in and out a decent amount. I guess start with your bark skin early. Hopefully, I'll say hopefully we have, or probably try to save pain suppression for her in there, but we'll see what we need to do.
Yeah, unfortunately, he took everything away.
Okay, that's still more health, right?
Let me see.
Gosh, another
Yeah,
one.
more health. I do get more. I do get 80k more.
I don't want to sound stupid, but I want to be sure before I made a mistake. When you get the green fire, you don't move, just people move around you. Because when you move, you just leave a trace of it. Am I right?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm ready, just reload it.
Okay.
And people are fine as long as they don't stand like right on top of you.
There's something else I wanted to say. We might need to end up using Spirit Link for the second set, but I'd rather use it first and third though, since it'll be up twice. First, for Rune, what did you actually trank on?
The purple thing.
Okay, that's fine. Trank the first purple, and whatever mages. I guess let's try to save the mages for later, maybe. Let's VE the first purple too. Let's okay. All right, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero. $3 million.
Fell.
You just watch white now. J.O. I don't have second misdirect, or I can get one.
Get ready to stun.
Arcane.
Stun.
One loose
I
at.
have one on me.
Group up on Mika, or to the left of that one.
I'm gonna grip it through the pool. Can you stun?
You can stand in the orb.
It's got one
Second
stun on
stun on
that
Constant shrink. Group up.
Alright, moving over to there.
Come on, get Jay's.
Someone interrupt me.
Jay was still up, still up, still up, still up.
Busted.
Alright, whip it up.
Who made that huge ass fucking fire? Yeah, someone ran right into like a
Jesus.
group of people. I don't understand that.
Gotta pay attention if you have fell not to do that.
Make a weak or if you have to. Get Zert's blam or Vert's blam crap when you get it on you.
You get a big shout bubble on your head.
Blam.
Game tells you how to play. I like that.
We're not like. I think people a little bit like too far away everywhere, kinda like
Can
not.
we please die quick? Like, I know you have the debuff, but just
I'm standing in it, it's still at full.
Too strong, guys.
Like, standing over 3 things.
Get him daggers.
They don't work anymore.
They don't work.
We're too smart now.
They really need to put daggers back in here because that shit was awesome.
clever use of game mechanics.
Killing yourself on garage progression.
Or spell stealing a buff on a trash mob, Yappy.
I hate you.
Jay, for this, I know we're not living long enough to matter, but probably just good practice for just jumping into the center when you're gonna level the line of fire. It's okay.
All right.
Who's doing the first roar?
Me.
Okay. Just an FYI, this is about a 5.5 minute fight is the goal. It starts pushing to 6 if you kind of fuck up in low DPS. You're not really gonna live any past that though. At this point, don't be altering your best rotation other than to try to break out and being prepared to break out MCs. We still want full DPS on both things until we find we need to flip one way or the other. I would say personals on the fire when it's exploding or where the shit's hitting the ground. Alright, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gripping.
Get roll out,
Arcane.
please. Res room, please.
Here's Razor.
Have
Get it
poop
right.
on me.
Group up again. MC's in 5.
Taunting.
This one's gonna. I got Jo. Oh. Shield's getting low. Try to group back up again. MC soon. I guess that's the odd one. I think you guys can still stand there to the right of it. GS.
Just hit.
Did your cooldown not work, Fujix?
I dispersed, but it hit me really hard.
Through the disperse?
I think so.
Grip up stun.
Should I just randomly pick a spot
I don't know what you're asking.
to absorb?
Mind control.
Well, you need to communicate with the people with you that are soaking also. Well, you can. I got Jo. Interrupt.
You can grip the targets, by the way. MC targets.
I'm kitty killing Yapix.
No, please.
Sorry.
Taunting.
MC's
You guys
again
about to
soon.
be dead.
Oh, because Fujix wasn't live, right? That was the first one we had. How many were? Did you see attack? How many were down?
What? How many?
Yeah.
The question you just asked?
How many circles were down?
3 just fell.
Okay.
At the same time.
Yeah. So I would say that this the second soak. Wait, I guess this would be third soak. Or Jo and Houdini, is it third soak after they after we do the thing in the center for the second group of people? The second shield shows up.
What about
That'd
it?
be second.
Okay, well, I guess let me phrase this again differently. I don't think Mika or Vujix need to soak immediately after they get their shield. I think Jo and Houdini can get those. I mean, obviously, if there's one closer to you guys and it makes sense to do that, then do so. But I think there's only 2 until the soak after the first when you come out. Though 3 of you got MC'd, so were 2 of you in one of them? Oh, because only 3 puddles.
I thought
There
I
had
saw
to
3.
There had to been 4 when Tac called we were gonna die. Because one of them one going off shouldn't kill us.
Well, when I said, "Hey, am I randomly picking one?" I could have sworn I saw, like in my view, I thought I saw 3 of them. So there could have been a 4th one somewhere I just didn't quickly see.
Or am I messing this up on Mythic? You have to soak every single one every time. I guess
2
we check
explosions
logs.
of overflowing energy.
2 went off.
I hit 1 hit for 88k, 1 hit for 91k.
I'll show you where they were. So 1 was here, right where the food is.
I'm not up yet.
I also
Maybe
have
somebody got this one, but I didn't see anybody near it.
Yeah, then that was one by the blue, and then I guess Mika's on her own, so there
And there
would be
was
4.
2, 1 here and 1 here.
Okay.
Then
I
there's
have
4.
vigilance. I can throw in someone in the middle if you need it to.
Oh right, yes. For the second time around, for the second set, Mika will need it.
Mika was still MC'd when we died. Well, like she just got out of MC, so she probably wasn't soaking one.
So, yeah, so 2 went off. We can allow 1 to hit. So, yeah, I think after Mika and Vujix take their shields. It would be good for you to get in the third one that's up, if there's a third one up at that point, but probably not as required. I guess try to get into the third. There'll probably be one extra one at that point. So Vujix, you pretty sure your cooldown was up and you still got railed?
I think so.
Okay, I guess let's test it again.
It says it goes through damage reduction on the ability.
It says it pierces like damage immunity, it's not...
All immunities and damage reductions.
Yeah, Greater Invis didn't do anything.
I don't know if SAC is working.
Deterrence works though on it.
How long does the whole channel last?
Can you?
Like
It's like
standing in the middle. How long?
Well, you only need 60%. So
Yeah.
let's call the whole thing 10%. You only need 6 seconds of that. Let's call that.
Okay.
Roughly. I could be up a second or two there, but that's the roughly, right?
Like basically what I did was I took 2 ticks, and when I dropped below 30% health, I stepped out until I got healed up and then went back in again. Is that what you wanted?
And did you get to what percentage shield did you get to?
I was too dumb to look.
Okay. No, you need 60% at the end. So yes, that's what I'm looking for. As long as you end up with 60% at the end. I think the ticks are 90k ticks, so if that helps people look at cooldowns into that. So let's plan that Yogi will pain suppression Mika, and let's try to throw GS on Vujix then. Okay.
You still want Vidge on one too then?
Yeah, use Vidge. Why don't you use Vidge on Vujix?
Yeah, I can stop Mika. You can.
Just try to throw the stuff on now. We'll try to come up with better timings as we figure out if any damage reduction or what damage reductions don't work. Obviously health pot when you're in the center. Okay, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See, like that. Well, I mean, the spot will still work, I guess.
Zuin is pulling aggro on these. I don't know whose it is.
Get ready for stun. Stun.
Arcane.
You don't have to run away from it. No, you ran.
MC soon.
Taunted.
I'll get the far one. Or where's the far?
I'll grab Jay.
Shield's getting low. 4 million.
Zert, you're so spiteful.
The synth just ran right on top of me.
I was already there, bro.
I was trying to move away from you.
Do you want to get him up?
Here's the bear.
No, save it for the tanks.
Heal the Vujix.
Misstruck out.
Wait, I thought you were getting second. Or third.
I reloaded. I checked my tells.
Get ready for grip. I mean, stun.
Yeah, you're right.
Stun.
Second roar.
Please don't try not to lead the group, and we get boxed in. MCs. I got Houdini.
Near the door. I'm near the door. I'm casting.
I just gotta cast off.
Like, we're gonna need probably do a little more research on what people need to do, but I had no one helping me on Houdini. We're all the melee on other people, or
they were trying to
Going out to
break
grip
me down.
Houdini. Or
Comping.
Jay, rather.
okay, let's just let's jump in fire here. How'd healing go on the second group of people? I didn't exactly see.
Not bad.
It's fine.
It's actually easier than the first group.
Okay.
Sacrifice does nothing, by the way.
Mine doesn't show a percentage, so.
Do you have a bar? Like, can you see it's roughly halfway?
Oh, I see. There you go. Yeah, I probably had 60%. I soaked 2 orbs and I'm standing in fire, and it was at like 45% after that.
Yeah, I think you had a bit more than Fujix did.
So we need. Let's have the. Let's try to get the DKs to kind of pick spots in the room. So we're not grouping the same people in. We should be able to get 2 groups on 1 people. And when people see, like, I didn't really remember seeing in videos all the melee running out, but it kind of seems like that's going to have to be necessary, right?
I've heard of that from a few guilds.
And we should be, like, we're pretty geared on this,
Not
right? We should
necessarily
be able
at
to
that
sacrifice a little
point,
bit, right?
but definitely on the 6-person part.
Yeah. I should write this down so I don't have to remember it for. I'm just thinking we pick, some melee to kind of have one person they try to find as a name first. You don't want to go into the most convenient one. Or is it just enough to say, like, well, I guess the DKs can kind of pick 2 spots and attack trying to pick someone far, and then. I guess we don't want
too, so you can have most of the like if there's people that have range stuns, range can just stun someone, and I mean 6 seconds should be enough to burst one person out, right? With all the melee on it.
With all the melee on it, but there's 4 people we had to break out.
Well, that's what I mean. Is if 3 of them get stunned, then you can get 1 out and then spread, as opposed to.
There is one.
That's not good. That's a lot of waste. What?
Whenever Zert and I grip people in or whatever, like, yeah, we can grip people in, but, like, we can't basically be relied to break these people out of MC because over half of our damage is magic.
I know that.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, we can't do fuck anything to these people.
But you said half is not nothing. I've heard of people, like, having to use 1 spell just that they hit and wait on 10-second cooldowns to be able to break people out, like. Armor definitely does, so.
What's the cooldown on grip 2? They're not going to use it on every
try
mind control,
to
right?
remember to
25 seconds.
get out of Boomkin form.
Maybe it will be back up.
Yeah.
Please don't be in cat form though, you hurt.
So, do Missant and Zert want a player to try to assign? Like, you want to pick each mage, or do you want to pick sections of the room, or how do you 2 want to distribute?
I guess Missant can get like the blue side of the room, and I can get like green side of the room.
Okay. And obviously there's someone like right next to melee, or like where the range is focused on somebody else, but use that as a starting point at least. When we say maybe Tack and Shank look more for Houdini first, and maybe Yapix, I guess they're just really, Yapix may look for Jehu first, so just have some kind of split up. I know that's not going to work perfectly each time, but... I wonder if DBM marks them. And try to call first interrupt so we don't overlap them, because if you only have like 1 or 2 people on them, sometimes they take, the second round. Okay. Be a little more AoE on those ads, after they're actually gripped in and stunned.
There's an option for it in DBM.
1.
It's off by default, it looks like.
Okay, thank you. I will get third, Molo. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Guys, who's that far back? Seriously? I mean, you could just wait for the next one to come out. It comes out pretty early if you want to keep kiting.
You want to end this pool?
Arcane.
Get ready to stun.
Well, if you just jump.
I think
Yes.
he's
No.
Who do you want in instead of you?
Nimba.
My control near green.
Oh,
I'm stuck in next, right?
Yes.
Tech can't move. Those lines have to get better.
A lot of fire.
Yeah.
I can blink over, I guess.
Gotta move.
Did you not get mind controlled there, Houdini?
He did.
No, I did, and it was broken out quickly.
Oh. That was really fucking quick.
Couldn't even target you.
You didn't even, like,
Got
go big.
pretty
There-
quickly after happening, but
there's,
it was very fast.
So there, right? There's two. There's a soak. There's two soaks, and then we break the shield for the second group, right? Is the way that's working out, Jay and Houdini, I think.
Yeah.
So does that mean it works out that you guys are getting not? Wait, but we're seeing all the MCs together. It must be 3 soaks then. Because the first time you guys don't get MC, it's the second time, right?
Yeah, second time, yes.
Yeah, so it must be 3 soaks. I don't know, maybe there is, I'm sorry, 2 soaks, right? Because then 3 would not be MC'd. Yeah, they soak once and then, okay. I guess they nerfed those daggers so people wouldn't try to do a malice thing again. It's annoying. Ejix, you okay now?
I don't think so.
Do you want to reset stuff?
Okay.
So remember, if you need to move for something, you still can with that fire debuff, as long as you get back close to the spot you started at before it goes off. Am I correct, right? It's only you draw a line from... Okay. So, keep that in mind.
It's a long one, so I mean, you can...
I got trapped there. Trapped, whatever the hell you call it.
Well, there's almost no way that you can't, like... And so what, you'll put a fire across the trample. That's not a problem. That was not what we were talking about then.
How can a warlock get trapped? You have gateway.
Well,
that would make fire all over the place, and that'd be horrific. But I think the major thing is, as a ranged DPS, you don't want to run a lot anyways, so you're following the same thing. You're moving as little as possible.
Right, what it is people not realizing, and then you guys move because somebody got the circle, so then they kite it with them, or they run with fire to try and get away from people.
Even when I'm dodging out a circle, I run the minimum amount of distance and not get hit by the circle.
If you have it, you can just go back towards the walls.
Yeah, you can also go back towards the walls if you really wanted to.
Speaking back towards the walls, you can't fucking start against the wall when we're doing this. We already had a conversation about it. Please don't put those things again against the walls at the beginning. That first one needs to be in an okay spot. I mean, I don't know why you guys are all so far back. You can start up here where I am right now, the orange marker. Yeah, so I'll have to get used to calling out which ones are the MCs or not. And especially, we want to take a look when we know the MCs are coming up that people start getting in range. I guess it's really just me and Molo and maybe the demo locks. Of anyone's that are really
those
far
people
away.
marked?
The MC people.
Yeah.
We can get them marked. Oh, those kind of marks. Yeah, we can.
Because it's like hard to figure out where Houdini is sometimes.
I gave everyone a mark earlier, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about 5 and 6 too much because it'll be pretty late in the fight at that point. So the two big marks, Mika. Well, Miko is a person anyway. Let's try someone else's range.
Maybe a healer?
Yeah. Just seeing what other morale triangle work. Oh, Houdini has that. That works. I put on Katie because at some point, we need some grouping up point and I won't always be close.
What the fuck was that tag?
I'm 12, what is this?
It definitely helps calling out colors, especially if we keep colors consistent too, so we start learning where they are. But soakers, I would probably suggest once you see an open puddle, get there probably sooner than later, because then you at least claim it. It makes it easier for everyone else to start seeing. Once you put him back in the center, the puddles will pause. But if one's already coming down, I believe it keeps coming down though. So I don't know if we end up with any awkward soak numbers from that, but so if we have ones that are close, then something to think about and let me know either afterwards or around the forums or whatever, so we know how these MCs will line up.
Nice army, Zert.
I fucking hate you all.
So are any cooldowns working in the people in the center?
It'd be nice if they did.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Any damage reduction doesn't seem to be working.
Okay, what about GS?
GS should work, I haven't tried it.
GS doesn't pull in any damage taking.
Yeah, it'll just save them one.
So do you still want my PS or no?
Well, I don't understand because people don't really talk about using cooldowns on this. You guys are trying stuff besides Alter Time, right? Like something that's not wonky.
Well, you can check online, right?
That's what I was trying to get up.
Did Sharon touch in your note? What
does it show cooldowns on the fight analysis? Fuzz, are you there?
Yeah, just while we're waiting for Rujix, I'm gonna get a glove.
Nope, every single one of them, their average tick was exactly 90k.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. Well, we seem to be
That's actually kind of nice then, because then you can put whoever you want in there.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really change other than I might consider the Warlocks earlier, but yeah. So Spirit Link. So I know you want to do a Spirit Link if you want to save it more as a no shit cooldown, but I would try and still use it 1 and 3. And GS, and we can still GS number 2.
So, one thing to think of, also caution, is that the only cooldowns that would work for them then are HP increasing cooldowns. If any of them, if the raid or anyone has like Last Stand or healing increasing cooldowns would work, obviously.
Yeah.
Not even.
Just not damage reducing ones.
I think your pet thing would probably work, like transferring the pet, and the absorbs work too.
Yeah,
Obviously.
that's what I was... I wonder, so Dark Intent you don't think would work either?
Dark Intent, I know people talked about Dark Intent working, so...
What is it?
It soaks all damage and then gives you 50% of it.
Can anyone
That
drop a
should
mailbox,
work, yeah,
or
because that's
should I
not damage
RFA?
reduction. That's an absorb.
Mailbox, you said?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
Dark Intent.
Yeah, you gotta go old school.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd want that. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure Dark Intent is what most people are doing. Especially for the third soak, you only need like a 40% shield, so you can get a 60%, and then Dark Intent will eat the rest. So you basically can just stand there the whole for the full 8 seconds of Dark Intent, and then step out, and you should be fine.
A hunter is not a good target for soap.
Yeah, because we're a ranged that can do physical damage to break MCs.
Oh, I see.
Don't
So
listen
yes.
to Caution, he just wants to get out of it.
What if the Molo and you don't go in the same stack, same group? So you guys always can broke each other, right?
When
They're
you're
always a
solo,
hunter available.
It lines up together.
Oh.
They line up together. At least so far they have.
They mean Dark Bargain, Nimba, not Dark Intent.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
sorry, yeah, that's what I meant.
Get Vujix buffs. Any better now, Vujix?
I'm getting his
Vujix?
message from the past.
Okay, let's try to do this pull Vujix and we'll see what we can do. Go, please. Ganish, you there?
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, I am.
1.
I probably want to grab you if you're available after this pull.
Oh my god. Sorry, spaced out there.
Risen, please.
Shield down.
Gripping, stun.
Arcane.
To the left of that trample.
Get away from me, please.
Music's down.
Taunting.
Send Nimble will do the next soak.
I'm near blue, by the way. Attack.
Yep.
This one.
Interrupt. Wow, fuck you, Houdini.
Please stop leading the group, guys. You gotta move back together after fire. Like Yogi's been a few times.
So I melted in there with my cooldown.
Yeah, cooldowns don't work.
This is the one we were just talking about.
Stun.
this.
can't.
It wasn't.
Mind control.
It was Vortex.
Casting.
Did Mika? You didn't get MC that time.
No,
right?
I missed one.
Oh. Alright, let's jump in puddles here.
Yeah, I think it's the pink orbs that might control you. The green ones don't.
Good call.
Ooh, yeah.
Bigwigs shows it, I think, correctly too.
Yeah,
You
there's
didn't realize that?
blurred in there.
So, was that Rune's vortex or Mika's vortex?
That was my vortex.
Okay, you can't put it direct center, because we can't AoE them, which is why those ads almost got out. It has to be like offset a bit, because they got pulled. They got pulled direct center, and then it's like I'm standing at the edge trying Divine Storm, and they're out of range.
Okay. I might... like, I only vortex if they're not dying after the stun, like, wears off kind of thing.
Vortex is helpful.
And it pulls them to the center, right?
It pulls
the
them to the
vortex.
center, yeah.
So there's no reason not to put it offset, right?
Okay. So offset closer towards the center of the room?
Yeah,
On
sure.
the side of the circle towards melee.
Okay, I'll try that.
Can you mass JO, sir?
Thank you very much.
Alright, Vujix, why don't you zone out then?
Wow, Jo, such a fatty. You faked me out with that mass res after the wipe. Didn't even finish the cast.
Yep.
Summoning stone down. We'll still have Nimba do that. Nimba, did you see what the ticks were you took?
Yeah, I get what's going on. Okay.
And what ticks did you take?
I melted because I didn't put Dark Bargain up.
Oh, well then. Wait,
Yeah,
you tell
I
me you
used
melted.
an unending instead of Dark Bargain.
They all took exactly 90, every pull.
So, even if I put unending, which is my reduction, before I walk in there with the
It won't do
sack,
anything.
it won't break. Okay.
Yeah.
Unending won't do anything.
You're supposed
Not
to just
tracking, the sack doesn't do anything.
try Dark
So
Bargain.
just Dark Bargain. Okay.
Yeah. And just do 8 seconds worth and come out, okay? And tell me what your shield is.
Yep.
Like, look instantly if you can after the 8 seconds.
So should I... Because I've been saving my bark skin, the second bark skin, for... Can I just use it then for fire?
Yes.
Yeah. This is not going to help you in there anyway.
Okay. Alright.
Can you guys say when you're gonna soak?
You guys gotta get used to the fight enough. Like, he jumps in the center, that's when the shield pushes. But I guess we can be... You mean, like, the difference between them actually walking in?
I just mean whoever's doing it that time.
First soak is Jo Houdini, second soak is me and Nimba. What marker does Nimba want? Moon?
And if you want a 3-2-1 as they walk in, rather than a, like, this phase is starting now, I can get behind that, but...
I always step out if I'm about to die, and then step back in again.
Is that what you're looking for, like a like, when we say taunting 3-2-1, like entering 3-2-1?
Well, it's just I don't have like further on who's gonna be doing it so that I can get hots on all of them.
Yeah, I just... 8's Nimba and Mika for the second one.
Then Vert and Eisen
I mean,
in the last one.
No, yeah, for the last one will be Vert and Eisen right now. Yeah, actually, Nimba, that's a good idea right now. Vert, why don't you soak the second one? You bargain ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be Vert soaking second now. Let's... Yeah, if there's not too much going on in the fighting time, and even try to scream over people, saying entering 3-2-1 is probably not a bad idea. So healers can queue up on you, but they should pretty much know that you're going in. Don't enter unless you're at full, though. Alright,
And just double check I haven't done it. You're just staying in the middle, right?
yeah, like, wait for him to actually, like, get to the middle and throw the thing in the center before you actually walk in. So you don't want to go, like, you don't want to be standing in closer, probably, than, like, you know, where I just put that white mark down, okay? Or else it'll knock you back.
We're pulling.
Is the timer good?
Yep. Guys, just on this first one, don't stand on all the way to the outside. Or like in front of one of these pillar things. $1 million.
Can still move?
Yeah, going.
I'm in.
Perfect.
I got a follow.
Arcane.
Creep up over there. So you're going way too far. So me still leading the group.
I'm pooping fire.
Ready for MCs? I got the guy behind us.
Got Joe?
Got any?
Spread out with the fire.
Need a little more help on Joe.
What's the other puddle?
3 million on shield. There's 2 behind us by blue. Yeah, they take
I got a blue one.
Range, take a little step left. We get fire in a second.
First down.
Going in. Amy going in.
First going in.
God damn it.
Ganesh, can you misdirect that one? What's
Yes.
going over now?
What take?
There's a puddle. Yeah, the orange marker. Nobody's standing in it.
Like between
MD.
orange and green.
Yeah.
Is it near orange marker?
It's like between orange and triangle. Right by
Okay,
my water.
I'm going towards orange.
This is an
I don't-
MC one.
Oh, there it is.
I got diamond. Who's standing there?
All that fire.
Sorry, I didn't off-click boom conform yet.
Taxi only one on Houdini.
I'm the only one.
Eisen, you're gonna have to go ahead of me, dude.
I'm dead.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I'm picking my wife anyways.
Shank, do you need slow poison on you? That was not good.
Oh, okay, I'll take it off.
Alright, well, jumping fires. Something I don't know if we need to figure out in range is like if once the fires go out, do we just need every range maybe to take one step to the left? Probably is the case on the arcanes. Or fell, whatever the hell. And it should be marks.
Wow, the shield really doesn't die.
Yeah, it's really strong.
I might need to go. I only have Beastmaster and Survival.
Go after this way.
Okay.
I'm master aim this out.
Do you have a Stormwind Port or whatever, or do we need to put one up
Yeah,
through
I have a
them?
dollar on one. Like, you want me to go now, or wait
After this
until...
way.
Okay.
So I'll probably say for the seeing how this is for me a little bit for the like if you any probably casters you see in range of the well, I guess the only range that are breaking people out are me and Molo. Well, I guess the locks are too. How are the locks doing with breaking people out?
I'm hitting fine. It's just sometimes they're, like you said, Tax the only one on Houdini. I couldn't find him.
But like you guys are able to pull up okay to hit
Oh, yeah.
people okay? Okay. So like I guess if the range are nicely grouped up towards one side, that's probably the quadrant area to stay away from. You know, if there's someone at 40 yards of us, you know, melee probably should go the other direction as a default kind of thinking.
Catching, everybody has the weak auto strength for the fire. Because I've seen people stacking, and even you see the sign of other people having it, and people still stay there.
I think we need to get better as once they go out as a range group. I think the entire range group needs to move a little bit left. We need to stay stacked a little bit tighter, and we need people to stop leading the group too, so that we actually stop getting trampled ahead of us. You know, just think back to heroic progression. You can't lead the group. You're gonna box us in. Okay. Either way the things on the ground come out, like one will spawn, then the other spawns, and then like the last one spawns, and the last one I think has at least amount of time to come down. Alright, let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go again.
Guys, she can misstrike the second one.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have 300, so.
Stun.
Arcane.
Lightning.
Ace down.
Group up. Range move a little bit left. Toward the falls.
Taunting.
MC soon. I got JO.
I got Houdini.
Sorry.
Spread out. Make it all have to move a little.
You want me to res Mo?
Sure. Range need to move.
Crap, that might be under a trample.
It's okay, you'll come back at full health.
Amy going in soon?
Burt going.
Range take a half step over.
Oh, I'm...
There's a puddle near the entrance, or close.
This will be an MC1.
So just near the entrance?
Moon is on
I
it.
see it.
Over Moon is. Yeah, virtual is on it.
Arcane.
Back up, grip, back up.
Range move a little bit left.
I got Vert.
Need someone beating on
Stun,
square near the entrance?
Can you grip square, sir?
Some of your range still haven't moved yet.
Can you grip me?
Taunting.
Range group up on me. So you're gonna be on fire, people, if you don't move with me. This will be an MC soak.
Sorry, I'm too 4 for roar.
Okay, move. Okay, we're out of it. Okay, group back up.
Turn her down.
Ready to break people. Barrier us.
There's one that's not
Go
going to be
up,
soaked by orange.
2 that aren't going to be soaked, 3 that aren't going to be.
What? Some of that's DPS probably just needs to be quicker to push that second part. But did everyone was everyone in one?
I thought I was, but apparently it wasn't actually. I think I have to be right in the middle.
Okay. Alright. And I think people not dead, not the first time we got that far. We'll push that. Because we just need to push that a few seconds earlier so those don't fall before we get the last set of shields.
I'm also wondering.
Yeah, I'm waiting for white.
Yep.
I'm wondering if you want us to change the roar order. It depends on like when we push them, right?
Well, at that point we need to have pushed we need to push them earlier to beat the fight.
Like the second push?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Third push. Third push needed to be happen quicker. Second, I think, was on time.
Because one of the pushes, it seemed like one of our attempts. It seemed like we pushed him before the second roar was needed. But then it seemed like all the other ones we didn't. So
when we get the kill, we probably will. But I mean, how does that change? It just depending if you're out for a soak or not.
yeah, because I want to be the last. Like, it's better for us if I'm the last roar before I have to go soak, right? And that way you guys will have it.
I don't know. You'll have to keep an eye on it. Assume the fastest one we pushed, we'll probably do that when we start killing it. But for now, you gotta be flexible.
Okay, we'll just leave it the same order. I don't want to.
And Turner, you have Windwalk as available?
Yeah, I have it.
So, if you're out of range, he drops Windwalk. You probably just plan on dropping Windwalk, and we move out of range of it. Not a bad pull, though.
Question: are warlocks said that they can hit the people, right?
Yeah.
All right. And what ability is that hits people? Touch it.